Chances are, if you're watching this video, you want to know everything there is to know about living in Colleyville, Texas. Well, you're in the right place because today in this video, we're going to cover everything there is to know about living in Colleyville. Stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to show you what $2.4 million looks like in Colleyville, Texas. If you didn't already know, my name is Curtis Rose. I'm a local DFW real estate agent, and I would love to help you with your move to Dallas-Fort Worth. Also, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate you taking 2 seconds just to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be posting weekly updates of the suburbs around the DFW area and provide you all with all the information there is to know about living in and moving to Dallas-Fort Worth. All right, that's it. Let's jump right into moving to Colleyville. First, we'll start with what it's like to live there. So if I had to describe Colleyville, I would say it's definitely more of an upscale luxury market and or medium luxury market. When you're driving through, you'll see all the parks are maintained very well. The city does a very good job about maintaining the streets, the parks, everything like that. Speaking of parks, there are plenty of parks and greenscape and water features and everything everywhere you drive in Colleyville. It's just a really good feeling and really good environment when you're there. If you're living in Colleyville and you're going to be commuting to either Dallas or Fort Worth, two of the major cities, you're kind of right in the middle of them. Either way you go, Dallas is about 30-45 minutes depending on traffic. Fort Worth is about the same, probably around 30 to 45 minute drive from Colleyville to downtown Fort Worth or downtown Dallas. So let's talk about the cost of living in Colleyville. So Colleyville has a slightly higher than the normality in the United States cost of living, but lower than a lot of the suburbs in the DFW area. I would say the housing market in Colleyville is a key factor and one of the reasons that the cost of living is the way that it is. The housing there is not cheap. It is not, you're not going to find your $250,000 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home there in Colleyville. So I would look at that as like, if you want to live in Colleyville and your household makes an average of say $150,000 to $200,000, you're good. You're going to live a comfortable life and be in a very safe upscale neighborhood. All right, now let's jump into some of my favorite neighborhoods that are in the Colleyville area. If I were moving to Colleyville, Texas, 3 neighborhoods that I would definitely check out are going to be Tiburon, Witter Heights, and Woodland Hills. Those are in order of like high pricing to low pricing. So I'll provide a link in the description below where you can go and look directly at the homes that are for sale in Colleyville and just kind of get a good feel for the neighborhoods and what they have to offer. Now let's talk about the job market in DFW in general. I would say DFW has an absolutely outstanding and amazing job market. We have a lot of people moving in from out of state just to take advantage of the job market here. I mean, we've got financial industries. There are many Fortune 500 companies that are based here in the DFW area, whether that be Dallas or Fort Worth or Grapevine or Colleyville. No matter where you're living in the DFW area, there's going to be great job opportunities all around. Speaking of jobs, did you know that Texas has no state income tax, which is a huge incentive for people moving from out of state into the DFW area, or really anywhere in Texas, if you will. I love that because as a transplant myself, I came from Kentucky just a few years ago, and it is amazing having no state income tax. I'll tell you that right now. As a real estate agent, I can't necessarily steer you in the direction of one school district or another, so I encourage you to do your research on your own. However, what I can tell you is that if I had a kid in school, I would 100% send them to the Grapevine Colleyville ISD because it has been given year over year very high ratings from the state governing agencies or whatever you would like to call it. They're known for like creative curriculum and fine arts. All of the programs that they have are super great. And a lot of my clients that live in Colleyville really, really, really rave about the school districts and the quality education that their kids are getting from those teachers in that school district. If you're looking for food, things to do, places to shop, Colleyville is also a really good place for that. There are plenty of shops in Colleyville, plenty of places to eat. And then remember, you're in the heart of DFW. You're like right in the middle of Fort Worth and Dallas. So Dallas has all the luxury shops that you need. Fort Worth has some luxury shops. There is no lack of shopping in Colleyville or places to eat or things to do in general just around the DFW area. Remember, you're only 30 to 45 minutes from Dallas or Fort Worth, either way you want to go. That being said, I highly recommend Colleyville. I love the area. I love everything there is to do in Colleyville. I love everything about it, to be honest. And if you're considering moving to Colleyville, I would love to be the agent of choice to help you find your next home or sell one if you're moving out of Colleyville. Stay tuned because I'm actually going to show you what $2.4 million is going to get you in Colleyville, Texas. I showed this home to a client the other day, took some videos while I was there. It's freaking beautiful. So stick around for that. Hit that subscribe button. And thank you all for watching this video on Colleyville, Texas. I'm Curtis Rose. If you need me, just holler.
I like the way you kiss me. I can tell you miss it. I can tell it is. Not trying to be romantic. I hit it from the back just so you don't get attached. Just want the taste. You're on your knees. I'm on the case.